Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our Ivar the Boneless playthrough, where we are now playing as his grandson, Budley. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. As you know, I'm terrible with these. In the last episode, we expanded further into Ireland as we aim to join the Celtic kingdoms underneath the banners of House Arving. We are currently in a war. What was this war that we're involved in? The conquest of Leinster. Is that for us? Oh, we are. Someone's trying to take it off us. Okay, that's fair enough. Makes sense. I think that was a war that must have been started before we actually took over as this guy. I do want to actually do some barber shop to our guy here. Let's make him look a little bit more Viking. Let's have a look. Let's go for some Northern High Nobility. Let's have a look what that looks. Oh, that's what he's in already. Okay. Northern armor. Now that looks cool. Looks cool to see a kid in some armor. Let's give him some nice Viking hair. What have we got? Radar, long and wild. Very long and wild. What's long and wild look like? Okay. It's very Viking. A royal cloak. Oh, very nice. He looks the part. He looks really the part. I don't think I'm going to change that hair. That looks pretty good, actually. Headwear. Let's give him a little circlet. Give him a crown. Give him that authority. And I think he looks pretty awesome like that. Let's have a look at him as a marshal with a sword in his hand. Very nice. Yeah, let's apply the changes. Let's make him look like that. He looks pretty badass now like that. And we need to find ourselves a spouse. We need somebody that's going to give us some decent alliance. We've got you. Who are you? You are... let's have a look at you. Ah, the granddaughter of King Bjorn Ironside. What are you like trait-wise? Not too bad. You're nearly of age with us. Your health is very good. You're pretty good as well. Daughter of Jarl Bagsek. Let's have a look at your trait. Then again, let's... What's that? Who's going to get us the most prestige? Our cousin here. Oh, she's a direct cousin. Not really a distant one, so I think we'll leave her. What about one with some decent... What are we best in? We're best in diplomacy. So what about someone with very good diplomacy then instead? Oh wow, they're all very old. No, let's scruff that. Let's go with Bjorn's granddaughter then. Why not? Send proposal. Perfect. Make sure we keep that alliance with Bjorn Ironside. Obviously one of the most powerful ones. We've got the alliance of everybody else, I think, still. We've got some issues, apparently. I don't know why the game's lagging a little bit. That's very annoying. We're not endorsed, which is a pain in the arse. Can we improve that? We can't really sway you. We can send you a gift of 31 gold. Oh, we've already done that recently, apparently, so that's a shame. We can create the Duchy of Albany. We can call our ally Halfdan into the war. We'll do that, then he can hopefully help us win it, because it's not really a war we want to be fighting. We can imprison some criminals. We can declare war. Powerful vassals expect council positions. Let's have a look who we've got. Jarl Heising. He's very good at martial, but he's not as good as our other... Wow, martial with 29 stats. I forgot how good he was. And let's have a look at this guy. Is this guy actually any good? No. Neither of you are going to get any titles. Let's be frank and completely honest. You're pretty shit, to be honest. Right, so... Some pause. We need to end this war. We need to raise our armies. Why am I getting lag? I keep seeming to get it and then not get it at other times. So here we go. Raising our armies. Get them into position. We need to nominate a successor. No, we'll leave that alliance formed with Bjorn. Perfect. Let's get rid of these. Greetings, King Budley of Scotland. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. You will be betrothed to my granddaughter, Katarina. Excellent. Excellent news. Okay, so who is it that we're exactly at war with? Where are they placed? Let's have a look at you. All the way over here. Greetings, grandson. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of your... Okay, so he's our granddad. Nice. Well, this is going to be very easy to win. Let's sail our men over to this land. The land of... What's it called? Edgar? Edgar? I can't see properly because the banner's in the way. Ally joined. War. Jarl Halfdan. Perfect. So let's get our men out there and put a stop to this. Just on the coast of Norway. How much manpower does this guy have? 474. So this is going to be pretty easy. They was obviously trying to invade the land that we took. It's just annoying that the war carries on, really. Then again, I think you do get the option, don't you? I think the option now comes up whether you want to carry on the war or not afterwards. We've actually got 2,000 men here, which is pretty cool. Let's dock those here then. We've obviously won it on the battlefield. We just now need to win it by getting some sieges. There is a couple of tribes here as well, so we can split our army in half to get those under control. So now let's, we'll station the besiegers and we'll move the other men onto this tribe. Oh, which does have a pretty bad supply line, which is a bit of a shame. So we could, we're gonna lose 100 men, unfortunately, but that's fine. All we need to do is get this under siege and the war's over. So we'll forward things along quickly so we can get this out of the way. I don't know why we've just scotched over there. Our cousin, Chieftain Bo Stigurdson, is now our new heir. Let's have a look at you then. Not overly impressive, really. Who did we give ourselves a guardian? Pretty sure that we have got a guardian. That's fine. So let's just get this under siege quickly, which shouldn't take too long. Neighbouring ruler has won war. Then we can continue our conquest of Ireland. The never-ending torment that Syned subjects me to has got to stop. He teases me mercilessly, pushing me around and humiliating me. This cannot continue. It is time I showed him who he is messing with. Let us talk about how you have been behaving. Possible outcomes: I convinced Syned to stop bullying me, or we get beat up and get the trait wounded. Let's find out what happens. He stops bullying us. Perfect. It worked. Maybe we will become a decent diplomat one day then. Who knows? We do have several siblings who... Our brother is a vassal and champion. He's a Jarl. Jarl Hysing, heir of the Isles. Okay, yeah. We've got a decent amount of money. We're earning a decent amount of money. Have we brought any more regiments yet? No, we've only got the one regiment of armoured footmen, which we have improved a lot on. Let's increase the size of that again. Let's improve that even more, because we've got quite a bit of prestige there to spend. A neighbouring ruler has lost their war. That's fine. Come on, which is going to fall first? Perfect. 100%. Awesome. Let's enforce demands. So be it. Can we now disband all our armies, please? And return back home, and then plan our next invasion of Ireland. Where are we going to be able to go to? We've got low control in Leinster. Yeah, but we're already currently trying to improve stuff elsewhere. A lot of these have already been taken by Norse rulers, which is a shame. This here as well, and this has been taken by... Oh, wow, Sweden. Has Bjorn managed to found the Kingdom of Sweden? Yes, he has. Very nice. Interesting. And we've got a massive kingdom up here in the top of Sweden, Finland area, so that's interesting. Sigurd hasn't created Denmark yet. Make sure that if you do like the Viking playthroughs, to check out the Sigurd playthrough. I'm really, really enjoying that one. I think I'm definitely enjoying it more than the Ivar one so far. There's a lot of potential for what we are doing in that one. So Meath is very strong, or it's pronounced meth, I think, isn't it? Can we actually declare war on you? We can. We can go for conquer the county. We do need to try and take land quickly before it gets taken by other people, so that we can try and form the Kingdom of Ireland. What do we need to form the Kingdom of Ireland, actually, so we can get the kingdoms together? To form the Kingdom of Ireland, we need 7 de jure counties. We only have 2. Okay, so we need 7. Yeah, that's going to be pretty hard to do, unless we do go to war with other Viking places. Like, we could actually go to war with you, which is good, to claim your county. But by doing so, you cannot afford the cost of this war. So upon we don't actually have much. I've got to wait for a little bit more piety. We're not far off with the piety. We could go for a decision to maybe improve it. We could go raiding. You can raise a runestone, which would be pretty cool, to honour your grandfather. Yes, let's do that, definitely. My grandfather, King Ivar, has passed away. I will raise a runestone to honour his life and to bring fame to all who bear the name of Sigurd. Future generations will never forget the greatness of King Ivar the Boneless of Scotland. Awesome, and we actually gain 100 piety from that, and every vassal of your fate gains 10 opinion of you. Perfect. That's actually really cool. So yeah, we'll definitely go with that. What is restoring Danelaw? That'd be interesting. Reform the Kingdom of the Danelaw. Nice. So at least we've managed to gain some piety now, so we can now go for this war. Let's conquer this county and get him under us. Declare war. Hopefully he doesn't have really any... No, he doesn't really have any alliances, so that's good. We should be able to take care of him pretty quickly once we raise our men. Our commander is absolutely insane with his 34 prowess and his advantage and his martial skill. That guy is an absolute beast. Right, let's... Is that all our armies? Not quite. Rise of the Scots. Though they share common origins with the other Anglo-Saxons, the clans living in northern Britain's lowlands have adapted to life in the rugged terrain. Diverging culturally and linguistically from their former countrymen, these Scots have enthusiastically embraced their new culture identity. Will they be able to thrive on their own? Well, no, because they're going to be under Norse control. A neighbouring ruler won a war. Faction created against us. So let's have a look what that is. What sort of faction do we have? Wow, quite a few. Independents, Cumbrian Catholic, and wants the Kingdom of Scotland, our sister. Okay. We can't disinherit her, unfortunately. But we can keep her unmarried. It's at 40%, which is not good either. But at least we do have some decent alliances. So let's march on and defeat this army, which should be pretty easy. It all looks like they've disappeared. The criminal. While passing through the streets with my guardian Sigurd, we came by the pillory. A man was stuck there, begging for water or any kind of relief from his fate. The criminal shouldn't even dare to look at me. We gain the trait arrogant. I will get him some water from the well. The trait compassionate. Water. I hope this mud will do the job. Callous. Well, let's have a look at ourselves. What do we actually have so far? We're very diplomatic, very good in learning, very good in intrigue. We're quick and charming, so we could give him some water and gain the trait compassionate. Or we could get, yeah, we'll go with compassionate. We don't want to be arrogant. We want to, what do we get with compassionate? +2 diplomacy. Perfect. I'm very glad that I made that choice then. That's made our diplomacy up to 8 now, which is not too bad. It's pretty decent for a lad of our age. Let's have a look at our issues. Nothing new, I don't think. We can call allies into the war, but we're not going to need to. Faction targeting you is disbanded. Perfect. Enemy ally joins the war, but I think we should be okay. He's not got a lot of manpower. Oh, wow. He does actually have a lot of manpower. So, yeah, we are going to need our allies. Let's call in Bjorn of Sweden and Halfdan of Jorvik. Hopefully, they will be able to help us take this land. He's only got 1 province here, though. Greetings, grandson. Of course, I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Jorvik. Perfect. So, Jarl Halfdan has joined. 5-month siege. That's not too bad. And, of course, I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Sweden. And Bjorn is on his way as well. Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. There's not really any other issues I think that we need to worry about. A new faction has been created against us. Okay. Okay, but the one by our sister has left, thankfully. But this guy now wants the Kingdom of Scotland. Okay, he's not overly impressive. He's a decent steward. Doesn't have a great opinion of us. He's our uncle as well. And he looks pretty battered. Is he wounded? Yes, he's wounded. He's a berserker as well, which is interesting. But let's just carry on our siege here. So, Jarl Sigurd Snake... Oh, it's actually... Oh, wow, I didn't realise. I've been completely stupid. It's Sigurd Snake in the Eye that we're attacking. Interesting. Okay, so he has his lands of... Yeah, no wonder he's got quite a decent amount of manpower. I didn't realise he conquered this random bit of island for whatever stupid reason. Why has he done that? It's a really random thing to do. And that's his army there, isn't it? That's just appeared. Yes, enemy army. That's fine. We can call our... We've got Bjorn. We've got Sweden and Jorvik joining us, so that's pretty fine. We've almost got this siege underway as well. Dynasty had changed. Enemy ally joins the war, which isn't good. But at least we've nearly got this under siege, which is perfect. There we go. Let's... How many men has he got there? 2,130. Let's march our men over here and sit up in the mountains whilst we wait for everyone else to arrive. And we can go for white peace. No. Greetings, King Budley of Scotland. Hasn't enough blood been spilled in the pointless war of yours? Neither of us stand to gain anything by continuing to fight. Let us make peace. Signed, Jarl Alof. Oh, has her father just died? Sigurd has just died of botched treatment. That's good. So she's now not as powerful, but she does still have the men called. But no, I will decline. I want this land. I want Ireland, along with my Scottish kingdom. So let's bring our men over. Let's wait for our allies to get here. What is that Gwynedd host doing? They're not involved in this war, are they? Attacking Jarl Alaf. No, they're not. They're not. They're doing something completely different. Okay, and now they've got on their ships, and it looks like they're leaving. So what we'll do is, let's sail to his capital. Why not? Let's go over there and take control of the Danish lands. Hopefully, our uncles will already be doing that. Yes, Sweden are getting their forces together. So Bjorn is acting. Hopefully, Jorvik will defend the homeland. Unwelcome attention. Mormare Kustatin has been pestering me for a long time now. He is vicious, mocking me and pushing me around. I cannot get him to stop no matter what I do. He is the worst. My god, kid, will you stop getting bullied for 1 minute? Grow a pair. It's supposed to be a Viking king, for God's sake. Just have the boy executed. Here we go. We have arrived. Is that our... Yes, it's an ally army as well. Perfect. So let's get this under siege quickly. And we'll split up and take care of these other tribes that are around here. I think it's... Yeah, there's several tribes here, so that's fine. Let's leave behind some besiegers. Let's march on to this tribe, and then we'll go for the other tribe as well. We'll get all of these under our control, hopefully at the same time. He's actually lost Skane by the looks of it as well, which is interesting. So they've not actually got a lot of land over here, which is good. That works perfectly in our favour. Station some besiegers there, and then we'll march on to Flynn as well to get all 3 provinces over here under siege at once. They do have this little province up here as well, but we won't worry about that for now. Let's just forward things along quickly. There we go. We're at 31%. My prisoner, Alvor, has died in the dungeon. Yeah, that's fine. We've still got some men here, so let's sail them over to that tribe. Or march. Okay, march there. Why not? If that's going to be quicker. I'll let the game decide. We gained 80 additional tax. Greeting, my liege. I've been hosting your Chancellor Jarl Ketil for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honoured to serve as your vassal. I am blessed to have such grateful servants. Perfect. Stuff's going well. St. Johnston lost. Courtiers captured. Oh, we've just had a lot of their courtiers captured, which is not good, but we are about to siege all of their lands, so that's fine. We've won another siege, so let's march those round to Flynn to merge these armies together. Let's put a commander in... Oh, we've already got a commander in charge of that. That's fine. Do we not have a commander in charge of this host then? No, we do not. So we'll go with Jarl Heising. Perfect. Budding attraction. As I look upon a young launderer walking by, sweaty with labour but a blush on her cheeks, I am entranced. What is this feeling? This longing? Girls are so fascinating. You realise you are heterosexual. Yeah, just imagine a 9-year-old. Oh, I'm heterosexual. Perfect. We've got that under siege. So there's not much left. Just this land here, really. So let's sail over there. Well, march over there because we can't sail. That's the last province to take, and then we can go back home and see what they are up to back there. Make sure we take care of their main host. We've got some new issues, apparently. What have we got? Nothing really of note that's different to what we already had. Aha, and here comes their army marching home. 2,000 men. Where are our allies? Could really do with our allies. Prisoner taken in the siege. Perfect. So we've got that under siege. Perfect. We're at 61%, but I don't really want to meet them in battle when they've got... Oh, they've not actually got more men than us. We're similar. We do have our amazing commander. Let's sail down here. See if we can get a good foothold somewhere to stop them from attacking us. We'll dock our army here. Let's stand here, and if they want to fight us, they've got to cross. My mortal body, king or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke up coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. Send for a physician now. Finally, my servants have found me some people. Who have we got? So we've got Comgan, who's Catholic Gaelic. He is a physician. And then we have this lady here, Sane, who is a mastermind philosopher, but she's not a physician, so we'll go for the first guy. Time for treatment. The time has come to treat your cold. While I'm fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice, the choice is yours, my lord. Do no more than what is necessary. It's too late for caution. No, do no more than what is necessary. Comgan lowered his hand into the bucket he brought to in my chambers. When he pulled it out again, a little fish was wriggling between his fingers. Open wide, he said, and dropped it in my mouth. I struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of my throat. Whatever was in the fish turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. We're no longer ill. Perfect. Could we actually march onto this and beat him in a battle? He's actually losing manpower. A mess of a feast. The feast is loud, adults are boring, and the food is not very good. My guardian Sigurd seems to be enjoying himself, so I cannot catch his attention to tell him I do not want to be here. I'm sneaking out. We gain impatient. I can't handle this many people. We don't want shy. At least I can keep... We'll get impatient. I'd rather get impatient than shy, considering we're going for diplomacy. What does Impatient give us? -2 learning, plus on the prestige though, which is good. So that's not too bad. We didn't lose diplomacy at least. We're going to go into battle, and the chances are even, but hopefully we'll win just because of our very good commander. My old self. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realise I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. Perfect. And perfect, yes, we are going to win this battle, which is awesome. Hopefully, once we get this back under siege, it's going to give us enough war score to have won this war. Perfect. Oh no, only 50% at the moment, so we need to get this siege under the way. So let's march. Yeah, we're still here. How long is it going to take to besiege this? 5 months. Where are our allies, anyway? What are they doing? Nothing at present. Okay, there's not a lot going on. We've got one province that is under siege back home. It's our capital, unfortunately. At least we did a lot of damage in that battle. So once we get this under siege, we can march back onto them and finish them off. We've got a dangerous faction, which is not good. Wow. It's actually got 68%. That is not good. What can we do with you? We could try and imprison you, but we've got very little chance of that happening. We can't murder you. Could send you a gift of... Wow, that's a lot, and it's not going to do a lot by doing it. What else could we do? Arrange a marriage? We do have our sister. We could go with her, who's 13. And do you have a son of any kind? Let's have a look at his son. Does he have a son? Yes, he does have a son, Brage Ivarin. Let's have a look. And he will accept that. Perfect, so let's get that underway. Hopefully that will put an end to it. I hope. Alliance form with Jarl Gudfrith Iverson. Perfect. Hopefully that's put an end to that faction then. Faction targeting you has been disbanded. Perfect, it worked. That's good. That's good. We could do without that while we're currently at war. So at least we've managed to put an end to that. We've got a very decent amount of gold. Independence demand. To my liege, it is time for you to recognise the full independence of Angus and the other states in the independence faction. I will not be threatened. Rally the troops. So let's... How much manpower does this army have that has just rallied itself? A fair bit. 1,500. We'll take care of that soon. Let's call in our... Or we can ransom someone for 10 gold, so we will do that. And we can call our ally Jarl Halfdan into the Independence War. Yes. Perfect. Hopefully he'll sort that out for us back home while we finish what we're doing here. Greetings, grandson. Of course I shall join you in this war. Perfect. Greetings, King Budler of Scotland. I accept your ransom offer and hope to see Ingrid die. Return to me in good health. Come on, almost besieged, and then we just need to march back onto that army to finish them off. Perfect, 72%. We've taken a prisoner. Siege is won. Let's march back onto that host and finish them off. Let's ransom our prisoner as well, who is a chiefess, so we can get a decent amount of gold. 23 gold, that's not too bad. It's a half decent amount, isn't it, to be fair? I think what we'll do, though, is we'll end this episode here, guys, and then we will continue with our conquest of the Irish land against Sigurd's Snake in the Eyes Kingdom in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. I hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and comment down below, and I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.